Hi, I'm Chef Noah, and this is Cooking with Noah. And today, I'm making sapple cookies and pumpkin chocolate chip because of the fall season. So, let's get to cooking. So first, I have washed my apple, so now I just need to peel it. Now I'm just using a potato peeler to peel this apple. I'm almost done peeling our apple. So when you mainly only have apple, no red, none of the skin, whether you have a red or a green apple, as long as all you can see is white, mainly, then you're done. So, it's good. All the skin is off, most of it. So now we're just going to place our apple here and put all of our peelings to the side. Next, the next step is to core it. I'm just going to use this apple core. Maybe not an apple core, but it's a core. So you just put it on the top, draw it straight, then just dig it in to the apple so that the whole middle is gone. So all you want to do is push it in and kind of slide it out. And pull it up. Open it. And okay. So next, put on this glove here. It's my cut glove. Put this front and center. Now this is going to slice the apples into discs, which we will put on top of the cookie. So all you want to do is slide it across the blade until you don't have any more apple left. Now you want to be careful with this because if your hand is like near the blade, it will cut you and it will hurt. Okay, so as you can see, we have nice discs, circles in the middle. Okay, let's just add this piece. Okay. So now we're going to add some cinnamon, ground cinnamon, and just add as much as your heart desires. Now I really like cinnamon because that makes it taste good, so I just add a lot. And then I add dark sugar. Brown sugar. Now it's very hard. Well, it's not hard, but it stays in balls, which is fine. Because when at the end, it'll break up and not be a ball anymore. And we're just gonna cover it and delicately shake it because the apples are very soft. So if you do it too hard, they could rip and like break apart so that they're not a circle anymore. And as it's not bad, it's not good either. So just shake it so all the apples are covered in it. Open it, look around, Some of them, since they were stacked on top of each other, aren't covered, so make sure that you can get them all covered. No matter what you have to do, you could mainly even pour some on top of them to make sure that they get some. But do whatever you have to do to make sure that all your apples are cinnamon. A little more. And then we're gonna do it again. Now you can add more brown sugar if you want, but I think that the amount of brown sugar that I had put in already was fine. Let's shake it. Okay, looks fine to me. So now we're just gonna put our apples with cinnamon and brown sugar aside. Now we're gonna start on the cookie part. So we're gonna start by pouring in our oil. Next we're gonna add one of them. Gonna put it in. And our next egg. Okay, messed that one up. There we go. Now, dump that in. Add our sugar. And our ground cinnamon. Whisk. I just like to beat the eggs, but you don't have to. And then just like to start whisking. Okay, so if you have a favorite fall cookie or dessert that you would like me to try, just put it in the comments and I will look at it and I will try your recipe. Whether it be pie, more cookies, I love cookies, or anything else. So it's very thick, which isn't bad, because it's not supposed to be not thick. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff on the side of our bowl, as you can see. So we're just going to use a bendable spatula that can turn along the edges and get everything into the center of the bowl. And we don't want everything to always be on our whisk. We can just clean that off. Now since we're going to do the same thing again, we're not just going to clean the whole thing off. That would be a waste of time. So just use your spatula to clean off the sides. down into the center. There we go. There. Everything is along the sides. So now nothing is left out of the party. Let's get back to our whisking. And I will come back to you when I have everything whisked and ready. So I'm back, and the dough looks delicious. So now all I'm gonna do is use this portion scoop to put them on our pan. So just get good sized ones, make sure it's pretty flat on the bottom. Okay, so So you can make them however big you want. You can use a normal spoon, big or small, to get them bigger than what I have them. But this is just a good size for me. But I don't know what you like. So you want to keep them a good distance away from each other so that when they bake, they don't connect and make like a cookie cake. Although that sounds pretty good too. Now, they don't all look exactly like spheres on the top, but every cookie is its own. So it doesn't matter. So, and for these, you will want to preheat your oven to 350 so that when you're done scooping them out and putting the apples on, it will be ready for you to just put in. Okay. So this is all that my tiny little pan will fit. I don't want to add any more and make the mistake of putting them too close so that they melt together. So we'll just make another batch. It is all good. So now we're just going to add our cinnamon / brown sugar apples. Delicious. And we're going to put the circular ring part on the top of the cookie. Now all of them, as you can tell, aren't completely connected, but that's fine. Just for some, you may want to do the same thing or just put it on top. If you want them to be the same and be a little, not really, like this one, once again, they're not all perfectly round, but it's fine. Okay. So you can only choose the round ones if you want, and then and that is our oven. Now, you can only do the round one or the ones that stayed round if you want to. But why not use all these delicious looking apples? So then, once you have placed all your apples onto your cookies, you can rinse off your hands. And then place them in your oven. So I'll see you when they're baked. And now to try our sapple cookies. Cinnamon apple. Delicious. No critiques at all. I make these a lot, maybe not a lot, but I do make these often. But I have nothing to say. Although they are a little tad bit crunchy, I would just keep them in for a little less. But other than that, it's a win. Bon appetit.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified whenever a future video comes out. See you next time.